Hello everyone, Ali again from EbikeBC, and today I'm gonna introduce this ENVO D35 electric bike model by comparing this to some other options you can order online from maybe from China or US online suppliers and a very good, reasonable, cheap prices. In the first look, you may see identical features on both bikes, but today I'm gonna do an apple-to-apple comparison to see what we get by investing in this D35 ENVO electric bikes by EbikeBC. Alright, Chinese bicycles are usually following the old-fashioned 26-inch mountain bike frames with 26-inch tires for their electric bikes. It is like aluminum frame, not super heavy. It's reasonable. You have the adjustment on the seat elevation, and that's everything you can adjust on this bicycle. It's a kind of mountain bike style, as I just mentioned. You still have 21 speed like conventional mountain bikes, 7 speed at the back, 3 speed at the front, a suspension fork, a mechanical disc brake, which are all reasonable features that you need to have it on this electric bike. This is a pedal assist. You are getting like 3 mode of riding, low, medium and high. It sounds to be a 250 watt. It doesn't go faster than 25 km per hour. Basically Chinese manufacturer follow the European or international, more international kind of standards. So as you know, we can ride bicycles as fast as 32 km per hour and as powerful as 500 watt. This sounds to be a 250 and 25 km per hour with a lithium-ion battery that doesn't look to be using a branded cell. On the other side we have the ENVO D35. The frame is aluminum hydroformed. This manufacturing technology give us the option to have a quite ergonomical frame design, a nice integrated battery with the frame, good looking and easy hop on and hop off frame. This is a large frame that anyone up to 2 meter height can 6-7 feet can just use this frame, but yet it is still easy to hop up and hop off. And this bicycle has the handlebar adjustable. You can adjust the height of the handlebar based on your arm length. You have the suspension seat post, which gives more comfort to the ride. This bicycle has 27.5-inch tire size, which is the best wheel size for an electric bike, which is going to go as fast as 32 km per hour, which is the maximum street legal speed on electric bikes in North America. On this ENVO D35, you are getting a complete bicycle with fenders, rack, pannier, headlight, everything that you need. You don't have to even the pannier comes with the bicycle, is included in the price. This bike has a suspension with a high quality front suspension. I can't compare the quality of this one with the other cheap Chinese one. This is a much better quality suspension fork. So this bike comes with a hydraulic brake, which is a very high performance braking system. I'd say it's not necessary for electric bikes, but that's the best you can have. With electric brakes, whenever you squeeze the brake, it cuts off the motor for safety. You are getting a very well engineered gear ratio between the front and the rear. This bicycle is an 8-speed and all the 8-speed are on the back hog. You don't need any further 3-speed on the crank. The reason is that this motor is quite a torquey motor. You can climb any hill, I would say most of the time on high-speed gear ratio. So you basically don't need to downshift the crank. Wait! This bicycle, fully loaded with fenders, metallic fenders, rack, suspension seat, have 21.5 kilogram weight, which is considered quite lightweight. So a regular hybrid bicycle may weigh about 17 kilogram, and here you have 21 kilogram. The battery is one of the most expensive part of an electric bicycle. Here you're getting a 36 volt 8 amp hour. The voltage is a standard thing. We are using the same voltage, but this capacity is something that gives you the range. And the lithium ion battery is the technology that today everyone is using on electric bike, but it really matters which cell brand or cell grade is being used on this. You're getting a cheap Chinese probably cell that you should not expect over 2 years life cycle. Here have on ENVO, we are using Samsung battery cells. They are quite more expensive, but you can rely for 5 to 7 years and over 500 full cycles or 1,000 half cycles. This is a kind of reliable thing you can rely on as a commuter. When you purchase something like this from online stores, know that you lack the technical support. We don't have the throttle working on this bicycle, although it's claimed to have, and it's obviously have one, but it doesn't work. Technical support for electric bicycle is something that matters. It increases the cost at the supply, so we need to charge you a little bit more price for the product that we are selling to you with a local support. But this local support on a bicycle or an electric bicycle is super critical, especially talking about the warranty and after-sales services and replacement parts. It's very critical to have all these parts available for years to come. So on this Chinese electric bike, you have a console that shows that it has an on and off power, an on and off button. You can just set the level of assist by a plus and minus button from low, medium to high, and this affects the performance on pedaling. The higher means you get a higher boost. You will see the charge level indication by 5 LED, and that's everything that you can communicate with this bicycle. On the other hand, on this ENVO D35, you have a more sophisticated display features. You can turn on and off by this middle button. You have 5 levels of assist and a 0, which means that you will not get any boost. It's a regular bicycle with a screen on, which shows you the speed and all features you require. So I can show you the backlight can be turned on by holding the arrow up. If the level is non-zero, you can ride the bicycle on throttle, and the display shows you the speed. You have some other features such as weather temperature, motor real-time power, distance travel. When you page it, you have different statistics of what you have done, and the battery voltage, which gives you an accurate indication of battery juice left on the charge left on the battery. So you can set the assist level. This assist level again set the amount of boost you receive on pedaling. Whenever the brake is squeezed, the motor doesn't work if you hit the throttle. Connections are all waterproof, easy removable. If you want to replace it, if you want to do readjustment on handlebar stuff, you can just easily remove all the components. And all the cables are through frame, so you don't have any visible cables from controller stuff to motor or to battery. The other one, you can see a little bit of mess here with the cables. Let's wrap up this comparison. This ENVO D35 bicycle is something that our engineers had put a lot of engineering effort on it to be compatible with North American market, both regulation and application. So this is a full feature, full power, full performance electric bicycle, lightweighted, and it is being offered and supported by EbikeBC A+ customer service, after sales service. This is very quiet, much quieter than its competitors. When you ride it, you will know, and you will not be disappointed. Thanks for watching.